Hi team, so last video we had a quick look at the y equals mx plus c. So now we're just going to have a look at a few of these equations here, and as you can see they're not sort of in that nice format that we've been working with. So we want to rearrange these to have them in that y equals, so we want to have them so that they're y equals mx plus c in that sort of format. So we want to make y the subject and have it on its own. Okay, so let's have a look at A. So we've got this x plus y equals 5. So as we can see on the left hand side of our equation we've got x and y, and we've got 5 as sort of the subject on the right hand side here. So we want to get y on its own to one side of the equation. So we need to move x to the other side. So now remember that whatever we do to this side, we need to do to this side. So if I've got x plus y is equal to 5, so on here, so this is a positive x, so we've added x. Come on, pen. So it's plus x. So we need to do the opposite of this. So what we need to do is we actually need to subtract x from both sides. So essentially what we're doing is we're going plus x plus y, take x, because that's the opposite there. So we're doing the opposite to get rid of it essentially from this side. And then we need to subtract x also from this side, because remember what you do to one side you need to do to the other. Comes back to that sort of strips and squares. So what happens here is this essentially cancels out on this side, and what we get is 5 minus x on this side and y on this side. So we've got y is equal to 5 minus x. Okay, now you might be thinking, hang on, that's not in that nice little format that I like. I haven't got x at the front. Okay, so to do that, if you want to make that change, it's y is equal to, now it's a negative x, remember. So we move, if you just want to simply move that to the front, so negative x plus 5, okay, because you've got this imaginary positive sign here. Okay, so that's the first one. All right, let's have a look at another one. Hopefully that's making sense for you. If it's not, we can work through some strips and squares sort of stuff to get that sorted. Okay, so let's have a look now. Let's look at C, because B is very similar to A, so let's look at C. Okay, get my pen happening. So I've got 2x plus y is equal to 3. Okay, so now again what I've got is I've got a 2x plus y is equal to 3, so I've got my x and y on my left hand side and my 3 on the right hand side. Okay, so again what we're doing is we know that this is a positive 2x, so to take it away from this side, so to get rid of it from this side, we need to go 2x plus y minus 2x equals 3 minus 2x. Because remember, whatever we do to this side, we need to do to this side, so we need to take 2x from this side, and we need to take 2x from this side. Okay, so essentially those cancel themselves out, and we're left with y is equal to 3 minus 2x. Okay, and again, if you want to move that x over so that it is right next to the equal sign, so it's in that format that you're really familiar with, we're just going y is equal to minus 2x, because remember that minus belongs to the 2x, so minus 2x plus 3. Okay? All right, let's have a look at another one. Let's go to okay, so let's have a look at J this time. Okay, so again, going up to the next sort of level. So J is 6x plus 2y is equal to 8. Okay, so again, we've got x and y on the left-hand side of the equation, and our 8 is on the right-hand side. So my first move I want to do is I'm going to get this 6x off this side, essentially. So again, we've got this positive 6x. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go 6x plus 2y, and I'm going to have to take 6x, okay, because that's plus 6x, so I need to take 6x, equals 8 minus 6x, because remember, whatever I do to this side, I need to also do to this side, okay. Again, I'm just going to raise this off of here, okay. So then these cancel out, and I'm left with 2y is equal to 8 minus 6x. Now, I've still got 2y here, okay, so it's not a y on its own. So what this is it's 2 times y is equal to 8 minus 6x. So what I have to do is I have to, because this is multiplied, I need to divide it by 2, okay, equals 8 minus 6x divided by 2, okay. So this essentially cancels out on this side, so I get y is equal to, now I go 8 divided by 2, because what it also looks like is that each part of this expression on this side needs to be divided by 2. Okay, so 8 divided by 2 will give us 4, and then negative 6x divided by 2 will give us negative 3x. Okay, so that's it. That's now been rearranged so that we've just got a single y as the subject. Okay, so again, don't be afraid when you start using division and multiplication and things like that. It just means that there's a few more steps, but break it down, look at each part of the expression, okay, and just take it step by step through, all right? Okay, next up we're going to move on to looking at the y-intercept and gradient.